It's the Legal Queen with Bank Solutions, here to talk trademark and business law. Now you're probably wondering, why am I in a grocery store? And the answer to that is that I have not been grocery shopping in over 2 weeks, and we need to kill two birds with one stone. So back to why I'm here. Right now we're in the midst of tax season and annual reports being due for your businesses, and I really wanted to come on to discuss the importance of making sure that you file those annual reports and state taxes for your business in order to keep your business in order. Number one, so that you don't lose out on your liability protection that your business offers. But number two, because when your LLC or your corporation owns your trademark, you need to make sure that it's in active order so that there are no issues with ownership of your intellectual property. First things first, how do you find out if your state requires annual reports or state tax for your LLC or corporation? Go to Google. You can literally Google your state name and annual report filing. So for instance, in the state of Texas, when you're an LLC, you are required to file annual franchise tax report with the Texas Comptroller's Office. And then you also required to file a public information report with the Texas Comptroller's Office for your LLC. This is separate from sales and use tax for your business that you would also owe to the state. So just make sure that you go to Google and you type in your state name and whether you're required to file some sort of annual report or pay business tax for your LLC or corporate. Number two, you need to figure out the deadline. So whether it's going to be an annual report or state tax, it's going to have a deadline, and you want to make sure that you file on time. In the state of Texas, you can file your franchise tax report for free. However, if you miss the deadline, you have to pay $50. So make sure that you know the deadline for when these items are due so that you're not having to pay any extra money than you would typically have to pay. Another reason that you want to make sure you maintain your annual filings, if they are required, is that you want to change any sort of ownership that has shifted in your business. Maybe an owner left or an owner was added. This is the perfect time to go ahead and add that and make sure that it's updated with the state. And the last reason that you need to make sure that your annual filings are up to date and recorded with the state is that if you do not, your business can fall into inactive status. When I was a government attorney and we were looking to see the businesses that the government entity was going to contract with, we actually had to look up to see if the business was in good standing with the state of Texas. And so you don't want that to be the only reason that you are disregarded to be considered as a valid candidate for a government contract, is simply because you didn't file the adequate documents for your LLC or for your corporation. So make sure that you are filing the necessary documents to keep your business in good order.